If you're like me, you're probably curious about if old school marketing or old school lead generation still works nowadays, which is basically door knocking. So I actually have three videos. This was during 2021, and I'm going to prove it to you that it's going to still work even in the future when it comes to actually generating leads by just simply doing it. So this first video that I'm actually about to show you is actually a interaction that I just did this and got a lead through doing that. It's interesting because I actually spoke with this gentleman and we have great rapport and actually leaded on to a sell.
Hi, sorry to bother you. I'm just actually here to give information about your guys' utility provider. I don't know if you heard about it, but they actually have a plan where they're hiking up the rates in the near future. I don't know if you guys ever heard of it.
No.
Gotcha. Did you guys you actually moved in this house before?
This house was just built, and we just moved in from there.
Yeah, what you guys had before you moved in this house? Electricity.
And that's the regular electricity, that was it.
Okay. Don't remember the company, I'm assuming. Okay, no worries. Because if you didn't know, it's basically what it talks about right over here. Basically, they're going to spend $2 billion as a company. You could potentially increase your rate 15% or all the way to 80%, right? What they're doing is, if you look at the other page, that's what they're doing. They're going to start their own solar farm.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, they're going to install 30 million panels by 2030. That's why it's called 30 by 30.
Okay.
The thing is, they don't have $2 billion lying around if you look back at the front page. So someone had to eat up that cost,
So we were eating it up.
exactly, Mr. So I'm actually letting you know you have a second option where I'm pretty sure you've seen it around. With the company, you've probably seen solar all around the neighborhood.
Yeah.
You don't have to go solar. It's an optional program that's for homeowners. Because the thing is, the way you guys are purchasing energy right now, it's a forever bill. Which means you can't say I want to stop paying it, because it's monopolized. So if you did switch over to solar, it's nothing out of pocket cost you to switch over. I don't know if you ever knew it was nothing out of pocket cost to you. Okay, you have to qualify it. It is true.
Right.
It's the easiest way I can explain how it works nowadays is it's a bill swap. You pay the same amount or even lower than what you're currently paying. I'm not the yes or no guy because you don't have enough information to assess that. I don't know, what would you guys say you're paying on average?
But the average, about almost 2 is a change.
Oh, some 200. Oh, that's like a mini mortgage.
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Where were you guys before you moved in here?
Oh, is it?
Oh, you got that deal over there too.
Yeah. But see, we paid a regular.
You're renting over there, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha. First time home buyers.
Yeah.
Oh, congrats, brother.
Congrats.
Are you excited about? You kind of know how the season's gonna go. I got you.
Yeah.
I had their defense for fantasy football like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, besides their defense, it was nothing reliable.
Yeah, exactly.
I usually catch people a bad time because I'm not like, let's look at the solar right now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, your first name is. Oh, freaking. Boo Moo. Like Ghost Boo, Cow Moo.
Oh, okay.
Boo Moo.
Boom.
You got it. Good stuff. Do you happen to live with a spouse or just your?
Yeah,
Okay. I hate making things one-sided. Because usually the wife also has like good questions that you might not have to think of. Do you guys usually happen to be home on the weekends? Because I have to be at
Well, this weekend I gotta be.
Oh, okay.
Well, she'll be home, but during the week, what would you best time during the week or weekend?
Weekdays it's usually better after 6 o'clock. I can try.
It'd be better. One day during the week.
Okay.
So probably like Tuesday. Tuesday probably the best time.
Tuesday's the best try.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give you a pamphlet and a fridge reminder just so you can put it. Do you guys get your bill online or paper?
Most of it we do the paper, but we pay with over online.
The auto pay.
Yeah.
Okay. The reason why I was asking is because if you look at your bill, this is your usage right here. March, April, May, June, July. And I use this so I can customize it based on your family electric lifestyle. So I'll put Tuesday for now. and I'll give you my, this is my contact, my name, email, phone number, all those jazz. 6 p.m. is a good try? Okay. And you don't have to go solar.
Was it best to go solar? Because from my tells me he switched over. He went solar. I don't know what company he went through, but he switched over. He's in.
Okay.
He was telling me I was selling, but for him it was told for whatever the rate was. But say once he get over there, it switches over. So I guess the electrical company got to buy the remaining power or whatever.
Yeah. So, to answer that question, you're always going to stay connected no matter what. The difference is your source of purchase is different, if that makes sense. Like your car is always going to stay connected with the Florida DMV no matter what, but you're paying for your own equipment. So you'll pay the customer charge. They haven't gone up the past 3 years. If I'm able to eliminate the whole thing, that's the only bill you'll have if you qualified along with your one. But yeah, that's fine. But what's a good contact just to verify? 9.
And the second one is actually, you won't even notice, like you would think it's like a very choppy interaction that goes on, but sometimes it's not really about like what you say or what you pitch. It's just really about like the questions that you ask and interaction and making sure it's the product that they need. Later, what I found out is actually this person was an engineer and actually was looking into a product like this like many years ago. She just didn't take a leap of faith or try to deep dive in until I got to see her. So there's always people that are like cold, medium, hot.
Hello. Sorry to bother you.
Yes.
Didn't meant to bother you. You have a really cool Mustang, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
I'm just here to give information about your guys' utility provider. They're actually planning on shooting up your rates in the next couple of years. I don't know if you ever heard about that information yourself.
No.
No? Okay. Because I'm here, but just give that info and just leave. That's about it. Because if you look right over here, it's actually planning on spiking up your rates anywhere from 15% or all the way to 18%. They're doing a $2 billion project. If you happen to flip the other page, right? That's what they're doing. They're actually starting their own solar farm called 30 by 30. So what they're going to do is install 30 million solar panels by 2030. It's a program that's been around since 1980, so it's a pretty old program, but they're actually just going to expand it. And if you go back to the front page, right, it's $2 billion. No one has $2 billion lying around, so they're distributing that cost to the customers instead. Actually, a solar consultant in the area, just letting you know I have a second option. You know the new meter that you have is a smart meter. It used to be clockwise, right? So technically, you get a bi-directional net meter through solar. It's nothing out of pocket cost to you actually, and actually it pulls your energy back to the grid. So you're actually paying the own principle of your own energy, and you're not relying on which is a forever commitment. I don't know if you ever heard about how that works or whatnot, or you heard about it. Okay. Because I usually catch people at a bad time because I'm not like, let's look into solar right now. I don't know what you guys pay on average.
I pay like $100 a month. That's all.
$100.
So.
Oh, you live by yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. Because this is just an example how one of our homeowners in the area, she was actually paying 150 with. If you look at the back, that's her solar system. But she was paying, yeah, about $100 even. She's paying. How solar works today, you don't have to wait 10, 15 years to see the savings. As long as you qualify, it's nothing out of pocket cost you, like I said. But you pay the same amount or is lower than what you're currently paying. That's the difference. But you eventually stop being relying on it. How old would you say your roof is at the moment?
I have no idea.
Oh, really?
Really, I don't.
Since you moved in, you never changed it, would you say?
No, but it seems to be fine. So.
Gotcha. What year did you move in, if you mind me asking?
I moved in 2 years ago.
Oh, okay. Oh, originally from Florida?
Yeah, I've lived in Florida since.
So 3 decades, not much. Yeah. Gotcha. Do you happen to be still working? Because it comes with a tax credit as well.
Yes, I am still working.
Gotcha. Because what the federal government does, it actually covers a quarter of your energy. And basically you just pay the principal of your energy. Do you get your bill through like a paper copy or electric copy?
Electronic over my computer.
Gotcha. Because what we do is set a better date and time that works for you. because I gotta tell everyone that's going up. I don't know if there's a better date for you that usually works.
Yeah, usually on the weekend, that's fine.
On the weekends? Okay.
Third one that I'm about to show you is actually when I happened to knock on their door, no one's actually home. As I was about to walk away, they actually pulled their car in and drive in because they actually came back from a car wash, right? So you're gonna actually have like interesting scenarios that you're gonna meet and people that you're gonna run into that you never expect, like timing wise when it's gonna show up. I had someone person that show up as I was walking the door and they were coming back inside from their garden. We ran into each other as he moved right and I was heading towards to it. So when he turned right, he saw me and I was right in front of him. So it was pretty interesting.
You got a $50 million check from us, something?
That's their second guest best that you could get.
Okay, the first one is a home.
What's that? You probably want to go up. Sorry to bother you guys. Heard a dog. I was like, oh shoot. Oh, gotcha. I'm actually just going around the neighborhood, informing homeowners about their utility provider. I don't know if you guys ever heard about their plan on hiking up the rates or whatnot. F guys, electricity provider.
I used to sell solar. I understand. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm pretty sure you have a couple people talk to you guys about solar and everything. I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, they be calling. Yeah.
They'll be calling you guys. Gotcha. Sorry if they annoyed you a lot, because I know some of them
What
do.
you doing? Solar.
Yeah, it's actually I don't know if you guys knew about it. It's an optional program that's out there for homeowners. It's actually nothing out of pocket cost for homeowners to switch over to qualify to get solar. I don't know if you guys ever heard about that. No, you guys looking at me as like four heads or something. Uh,
Let me get my shit. I know right now.
I'm not here to like tell you guys that you should go solar or give me a yes or no. Because I'm not like let's look at the solar right now. Basically, if you guys wanna, just so you guys have the info, it's gonna go up. They're gonna go up like around 18% in the near future. The thing is, they're gonna do that on the backside. They're gonna install their own solar farm. They're gonna do 30 million panels by 2030. The only thing is they don't have $2 billion lying around. If you look back on the first page, so someone had to eat up that cost, so they're distributing it to the customers instead. Not electricity is like getting better throughout the years. It's just getting more expensive, just like everything else. So I just go around homeowners, letting them know they have an optional program to go solar. It's nothing out of pocket cost to you whatsoever to switch over, as long as you qualify. How it works is you have a bill swap. You pay either the same amount or it's lower than what you guys are currently paying. It's fixed. It never goes up. Compared to where it's like a forever bill and it's not getting better. It's just getting more expensive. So my job is just show you guys how it works and why so many people are going solar. But you don't have to go solar. It's your home at the end of the day. But it's really trying to figure out apples to apples where it's like the best value for your home long term. Either you can just stay at forever, which is a forever bill, or eventually own your own power. But I don't know what you guys pay on average on your electricity usually. A two something? Okay. That's like a mini car mortgage right there. That's like a mini car mortgage right there.
You got no cars to pay for it anyway.
Gotcha. Yeah, so have have you guys like besides getting the phone calls, have you guys heard about anything about solar in general? Not really. Gotcha.
So you said no out of cost, but no, nothing out of pocket.
Yes, sir. What's your name? I'm Boomoo.
Hmm?
Boomoo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ghost Boo, Cow Moo. That's all. Yeah. Boomoo. You like to go by? Uh, yes. It's nothing out of pocket cost to switch over to solar. You're gonna just purchase energy directly from your roof instead of relying on. That's how it works.
But you say you got to qualify. What's the qualification?
Yeah. So you have to spend at least 6,000 kilowatt hours. I don't know if you get your electric bill paper copy or electric copy.
Get paper.
You get paper, okay. Because if you look right here, on your right side, it has your energy usage, which is your family electric usage, right? Now, every home uses a different amount of electricity, but you have to spend at least 6,000 kilowatt hours a year. I know, I'm speaking a foreign language to you, don't worry. And plus, you have to have a 620 credit or better. You automatically qualify for nothing out of pocket cost too, as long as the home is under good condition as well. Because we don't put solar on any just random home. We just want to make sure it's like a good home too.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, gotcha. Do you guys usually happen to be home on the evenings around this time?
Do we use a what?
Be home?
Yeah, on the evenings around this time.
I would have been home just with someone.
Oh, okay. Are you guys retired now? No?
Just getting started.
You just getting started? That long, young light going on. Okay. Cause when I do come back, what you guys want to do is pull up your usage so I can customize it to your home. You don't have to go solar, cause it's your home at the end of the day. My job is to show you how it works and why people go solar. But it's up to you guys if you just want to stay with.
So whatever our average bill is right now,
Uh-huh.
that's what we have to pay every month.
Sometimes it's lower than that. It just depends on like how much exposure of sun you're getting. The more sun you're getting, the savings is much better compared to that home right there, right in front of you guys, right? That tree is blocking the functionality. But it seems like you guys have good potential exposure. But yeah, just the gist, yeah, most likely, but it could be less than that. But the thing is, forever bill, you just can't get away from them, and not including the rising price. That's about it. Would you guys be home on Wednesday evening? What?
No, yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Okay.
He sounded like he turned with him.
Is that your son?
Oh, the one that just came to the door?
Yeah, I just hear slamming the door like 3 times in a row.
Oh,
Don't bite a fish.
No wonder your life is just starting. Uh,
are you getting dressed for football?
but yeah, I can swing by at 6 o'clock on Wednesday.
Okay.
I'll be at tomorrow at 6, helping out the Jones family, and I'll be at tomorrow at 2 p.m. So I'll swing by Wednesday. It'll be better for you guys. If you guys want to look us up online, this is our company name. I'll put a little reminder. Where do you guys come from just now?
Car wash.
Oh, car wash?
I rode the car wash.
Dang, thank goodness it's gonna week all week, right?
It's gonna rain on.
Yeah, it's gonna rain here and there. Today's like, I think it's the only week of the day that's actually not gonna rain.
Oh, well, that's what I said. Yeah.
He said the only week of the day.
Monday, yeah. I play with my words, you know what I mean? Yeah.
But yeah, you can see in many scenarios that it actually still works nowadays. It's just about your demeanor, your posture. And if you guys want a video of me just breaking down these 3 segments in a more detail and why I approached it and why I said it this way, leave a comment below and I'll give you guys a breakdown on exactly my approach and why I do it. So if you guys notice in this video that I actually say their first name, you're going to actually notice I say their last name first. It's actually because I use a particular app called LandGlide, and it's a subscription service that I pay about $10-12 a month, where it actually shows all the public records of the people within my location that I'm at. So I'm able to find out like their last name, either the person's owner or renter, because it's gonna say the person's a renter, like based off it's of an LLC or it's a business, or the mailing address doesn't align to the primary address, right? That's a good indicator that they actually don't live in that residency and they actually rent the property. And the good way is actually just check upon yourself. This is verify just to see if the data is accurate. That's I'm able to pique their curiosity and get into the yes mode, because if it's that person, they're not gonna say, oh no, that's not my last name, right? So I'm getting into the yes mode right away and try to build momentum if they heard about it, or lead on to that they have a problem and that I'm a person expert that has an opportunity to solve that problem they have and offer a solution. So that's what you're going to realize, that have you heard about the increase, which is the problem, and that the solution is the product that I'm offering, which is renewable energy solutions. So yeah, Yeah, guys, if you guys want me to continue on that segment, on that content, give it a like, subscribe, so I can give you guys a secondary video on that specific door knocking proposals on those 3 audios, so I can give you guys an expand, give you more knowledge, so you guys can apply and put it to your business as well. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.